Hello, hello. Welcome to Juicy Talk, where real conversations meet real life. We are back. Welcome back. We are happy that you are here. I am Juicy with my co-host, Juice.
Juice.
So we
Juice.
excited. We're excited. Hey, Lulu. Happy Thursday, good
Happy
people.
third.
Y'all
Okay.
ready? Hey,
Okay.
Linda is in the building. Glad to see you. What's up, Lulu? So we
Happy
gonna
Thursday,
Happy
Lulu.
Thursday. Happy
Lulu is in the
Thursday.
building.
Yeah, so we're gonna get straight into it. Great conversation, great topics. We got some good stuff jumping off here. Getting our camera together a little bit. So what's going on?
Oh, not much. It's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
You
I'm
know, I
excited for this
you
conversation.
know, I'm ref now, right? Doing basketball season.
Yeah.
Man, oh my goodness, these fans is killing me.
Mm.
These fans is like they kids like the next Michael Jordan. I'm like,
Everybody want
man, but these kids,
Michael Jordan started somewhere.
yeah, but
I'm
still,
sure he
these
wasn't
kids, man,
good from the
they
time he was a
just
kid.
it's incredible. They can't make a foul shot. It's different than when you just free throwing and playing and stuff. But game time, whew. But I regress. Sorry about that.
Okay,
My
okay.
bad. Sorry about that.
That's all right. You was
Back to
venting
Juicy
about your
Talk.
week. I
I
had a
know.
great
Was you having a
week.
good week?
I did have a good week. My week has been
What made it so
peaceful.
great?
Peace.
Peace.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Peace
Just
of mind.
peaceful, peace of mind. I just had a good week.
I had a good week too.
That's good. So, dry hating.
Oh,
Hey, what's up, Mickey in the building?
hey
So,
y'all.
we're going to get straight to this dry hating.
Okay.
Have you ever experienced a dry? Do you know what dry hating is?
Kind of a little bit, but give me
Give me an example.
What you think it is? Tell me what you think.
I'm a role play. I'm gonna give you an
Okay, all right.
example. Oh, what's up, Hardy? I like your shirt. It's a little tight. I wouldn't wear it, but
Oh,
you
oh,
know,
oh.
what's up? You look all right. You look cool.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You know,
Oh,
that's dry hating.
oh yeah.
Or how your little DJing business going?
Oh, my bad.
Have y'all ever experienced dry? So, have you ever experienced dry hating?
A little bit. Yeah, I guess based on those that example, yeah. Yeah. Well, I can understand though, right? I'm a DJ, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I get people get to choose who they want to choose a DJ and stuff like that. But people don't really understand what it really takes to be a DJ.
That's true.
They don't see what's behind the scenes. All they see is me playing music, and they don't see me going up the steps and do freight elevators, and
carrying equipment.
Carrying equipment. And I get it. Everybody get a chance they can choose a DJ they want. I get that, but I don't mind giving some discounts or things of that nature, but sometimes it's overwhelming sometimes.
Yeah.
But
everybody want a discount.
everybody wants a discount. Yeah. But here's what kills me though, right? When it comes to that, it's like no one asks the hall or the balloon person,
the caterer.
Can I get a discount? Whatever it is, that's what they pay them. So
you don't even question it.
Yeah, but back back to what you were saying about the haters. Mm-hmm. I know back in the day when I was young and people used to ask me, how did I get this job? Or, who did you know? Or and it's like, why couldn't I just deserve a good job or
on your own merit?
Right. Or just like a nice looking female. How did you get her? I'm like, really? So I guess that's a form of dry hating.
That's a dry hating.
Yeah, like people just like hating because you got somebody nice under your arm.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. No, that's dry hating. That's definitely a form of dry hater. I'm gonna share this story with y'all. When I was about 20-something, 21.
Last 20.
Thank you. Flattery will get you everywhere.
Thank you.
So
that's what I'm looking for.
So listen.
What?
21 years old, started like my first little job. And my dad was like, I had like a little a Buick Skyhawk, the little beat up car. It was like toot, toot, toot. Now, literally on my first day, the car broke down. And so my dad was like, you got a good job. I'm proud of you. I'm a co-sign for you to get a brand new car. So 21 years old, with a brand, yeah, transparency time. So 21 years old with like this brand new car. And I was working with people who were like in a 30s, 40s, my coworkers. I was like the baby of the bunch. And I remember this one particular lady I had parked behind the building where I was working at. And a friend of mine was like, I'm coming out to see your new car, like that. And I was like, cool, because I was excited about it. And then I remember this man was like, how you afford that on your salary?
Right.
And
Yeah.
I just was like, I can't really say on camera what I said to him because I did get real smart
Mm.
and I said something very inappropriate. I have grown since then, but I'm just saying in general, that was a form of dry hating. And, I feel like it's a lot of times we're going to identify. So today's conversation is going to be how do you know if you have experienced dry hating, right?
Okay.
And then dry hating could be coworkers, it could be friends, it can
Family.
even be family,
Yeah.
but it can also be someone you in a relationship with that is
Ooh.
dry
Hey.
hating. Ooh. But I
Yeah.
got some tea for you. So we're gonna identify what a dry hater is and how to know if you're being approached by a dry hater. And so we got some poll questions and some Q&A. We're gonna ask you some questions and stuff like that. But before we get there, how do you know if you got a hater, a person dry hating you? So we gonna show our first clip.
Know what's worse than a hater? A dry hater. A person that's in position. Financially, they may be better than you. They may have more clothes than you, foreign clothes. They may have cars, houses. They may even be in a position that can help you, but they don't. You want to know why? Because they can't use you or reap the benefits from you. So what do? They dry hate on you. They tell people not to work with you. They tell people not to be a part of you because they're afraid of you. They know that your craft is better than theirs, but they don't want to see you at the top though. They don't want to give out a lending hand. Those people are dangerous. It's more dry haters than it is haters. Be careful.
I like that.
I do too.
like
It's a
that.
lot of dry haters going in the mud. So,
Can I just say this though?
sure.
Why I can't understand is like if I me as a DJ,
Mhm.
I if I'm booked with something, I'll shoot I'll give another DJ one of my gigs and think
Yeah.
none of it. But
I
just
think that happens a lot in the DJ community,
yeah,
right?
we share jobs and
Mhm.
things of that nature, but there's some people just like I understand, like, and I'm not hating on other DJs. Let me just say that, make that
Mhm.
clear, because I stand alone. I don't whatever I get, far as gigs and stuff like that, it's meant for me, and that's how I stand by it. So, um, I don't hate on no DJ. Kudos to all the DJs out there. So let me make that perfectly clear
Mhm.
that I love the DJ community. I have no problems with other DJs, and I tip my hat to all the DJs because I know what it takes
Mhm.
with like customer service and the whole idea of being on time and just with weddings you only get one take with wedding. You can't do over in weddings. So
Yeah, once
I
the moment is
yeah,
gone and messed up,
can't
it's a
come back.
wrap.
So I'm not hating on DJs or
Mhm.
anything like that, but I'm just saying that why we have to hate on each other and say, hey, he's not this, he's not that, he ain't been in the game that long and he can't scratch like other DJs. So I just feel like, it's money to be made for everybody. So let's stop hating.
Mhm. So, how do you identify a dry hater? They're silent during your accomplishments. Have you ever had somebody in your life that you done got a new degree, you done got a promotion on your job, you done got married, or you in a relationship and you happy and y'all done, and the next thing you know, all your big moments, I gotta go out of town. Oh, I'm sick. I ain't gonna be able to
Make
make
it.
it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because whenever you in a position where it's your time,
Shine.
it's your moment, they're not present for those moments in your life.
Mhm.
That's sign number one that you got a dry hater. And I just want to say this. A lot of times when it comes to dry haters, it will take you years to really realize that you have a hater in your life
Mm.
because you've been real the whole time. You've been kicking it with them,
Right, right,
but they
right.
ain't been real with you. So, I don't know if y'all ever experienced somebody like, oh, such and such. I don't know about her. That's your friend, girl. And you might be like, why such and such hating on me? But it's because your friend, you think they're your friend, but in behind closed doors, they talking about you or they saying
Mhm.
foul things about you. Yep, Belinda said happened recently. Exactly.
Ooh, that's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. The hate
Ooh,
is
some
real.
women contacted the FDA on my business, but it backfired. Wow. Because I'm in a relationship with her former dude. Wow. Dry haters.
Mm.
So envy and
Envy and
jealousy.
jealousy.
Yes, they hate on new healthy relationships in your life. They don't want to see you. They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you with somebody who really care about you or healthy relationships. They if they see you with somebody that they know you in a healthy relationship with, you meet a new person like I like, you know, Reese, she a cool person. Oh, you don't know about her. I heard she be all over the place. I'm just saying this for example, or she be this or she be that. She wet, girl. Why you hanging with her? Like, they don't want you to have healthy relationships because they don't want to see you grow.
Yeah, that's kind of like misery loves company type thing too.
Mhm.
I mean, it's so cliche, but it's real. It's sometimes you can't. Here, what I was learning, I've also learned you really can't tell people what you're doing now these days. You really can't. You can't
Mhm.
really say, I got this new position. I got this new car. No, because it's like people ain't really happy for you. And
Mm-mm.
real talk, people ain't really happy for you.
Nope.
Then if you get down, oh, I knew that's gonna happen to them. It's like really,
Gangsters move in silence
yeah,
sometimes.
yeah,
Sometimes you got to.
yeah. Move in silence. That's what I've
Mhm.
learned out of life. It's just it doesn't really benefit to tell people what you're doing.
Mhm.
Just show up. Just show
Yep.
up and do your thing.
Yep. They refer to your growth as you're doing too much.
Mm,
How is it that, like, I had somebody in my life tell me, I told him I was thinking about starting a podcast and I wanted to do it. This was when I first started. I was like, I really want to do it. I think I would be good at it. Like, I got something I want to say that I think people might want to hear. And he was like, why you want to do that? Like, you just want to, I don't think it's going to grow. Like, don't nobody want to hear that. Don't nobody want to hear what you got to say.
mm,
All you going to do is be complaining about men. You know what I'm saying? They was just really hating. And they was like, you just doing
doing
too
too
much.
much.
You need to go sit down somewhere. You just find another hobby, like you want to put all your business out there. It was just like such a hater move. But they don't want they see your growth as doing too much. How can someone improving, doing something that they feel passionate about, doing something that makes them happy, how is that doing too much? Wow. Now that was doing too much. Now that was doing too much.
Mm,
The audacity and the doggone nerve.
mm, mm, mm.
They act, and this is a big one for me. This one is probably the one that annoys me the most about people or dry haters, not people, dry haters. They act supportive privately and never support you publicly.
Mm.
Oh man, I have experienced that. And I experienced that from somebody I was in a relationship with. Don't think that you can't be dating somebody and in an intimate relationship with somebody and they dry hating on you too, because
Mm.
it's very much possible.
Yeah.
Um, I remember I was dating somebody who had a
Excuse me.
platform and he would support this other individual who literally I'm your woman at the time. You supporting this other person's podcast, show, or whatever. And this individual, I mean, at that time, I had probably about 20 subscribers. This person had about 10, 20 people watching their show too. It wasn't no difference, we still talking about similar things or, whatever. But you did not support me. That person did not support me at all. Privately, oh, you doing a great job. Oh, I was listening. That was a good conversation. Privately, but didn't help promote, could have introduced me to certain people, could have, helped me gather support, but never wanted to do that. Why? Dry hating. Didn't want me to be bigger than you wanted me to be. You wanted to control my growth. So privately, help me buy equipment and do stuff like that. Publicly, never even mentioned it. Wouldn't even share, wouldn't share my information at all with nobody.
That's crazy.
Hater. Needless to say, they've been dropped. Okay, so we gonna get into that. They only call to check on you to measure your progress against theirs. Compare and contrast. That's all they got for you.
Yeah.
They don't even know what to hate on no more.
Right.
They don't even know what to hate on. So they gotta call you. It's been a minute. Hey girl, they fake check up on you. Hey girl, how you doing? They don't ask you about none of the good stuff. The stuff that you post about that's good, like your kid getting into college, or the good things happening in your life. Hey, take it to trial. The good things that happen in your life, I seen, your kid got into a good college, or, oh, I seen that, you got this accomplishment. They don't even mention that. How your new job going? How was this new stuff happening in the government? Did it affect you? Are you still working?
Wow.
Oh, because they just want to know what to hate on you about. It ain't because they love you or they care about you. It's disguised as that. And I think that's why it takes a lot of people a long time to realize that they really being hated on, because they are so deceptive. They're not asking you about. They be like, you still doing that little podcast?
How's your little job doing?
How your little job doing? How your little podcast?
That's crazy. But I've talked to other DJs, right? I don't need to say any names, but there's other DJs may call DJs just out the blue. Man, guess what? I just got this wedding. It's paying $3,000 and all that. Just come like we can't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like impossible for us to do that. So they're not necessarily calling to check on you. They're more or less calling to brag on what they got instead of, what I'm saying? And it's just crazy to me. Like, okay, I'm happy for you, bro. I mean, hey, get that money, man. Don't let that money make you. Because I tell people all the time, whatever is meant for me in the DJ business is for me. That's it, flat out. If I never DJ again, I had a great time. I had a fantastic time. I met some good people. I've done some good jobs. But I'm saying that to say that, I'm really passionate about DJing. I love what I do. I love it. I mean, that's to me like the ideal job, because I like to see people happy. I like to see people dance, and like to see, how people stand around, sing happy birthday to people, and how
they show love.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Yeah, I like it too. I do like that. I do like when I see people show love to one another. So another thing, have you ever had somebody just call you up to just so they can confirm that they still don't like you?
Oh, okay. Well,
like, hey girl, so how your people doing? Ain't nothing. So everything going good in your life, huh? Yeah, everything's going good in my life. Okay, but let me get off this phone, because what was that? Somebody just walked in. Like, yeah, I still hate her. Look, that heifer still happy.
I know, right? That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But it's people really like that.
Don't want to see you
And
do
it's sad.
good. I understand that. I don't understand how people not want to see you do good in life.
Hey, one thing you can count on is you can count on, you know what? People like that, you can count on that there's one thing they're going to be consistent about, and that's the hate.
Mm.
they gonna check in just to make sure they got something to hate on. That's how I go. So we're gonna ask some questions. We're gonna play one more clip.
One more clip.
More clip.
Producer. Hey, producer. How you doing?
Next clip.
I just realized this, like, you could be friends with people for years, but it could take you years to realize they was never really your friend. Like, you ever had somebody tell you on the outside looking in that your friend not really your friend, and you just sitting there thinking, like, that's my dog. Like, what? That's because you've been real the whole time. But people from the outside looking in, they always peep the shady shit that people do. So take heed to that. Don't think somebody's hating on your friendship or your relationship. They just see things from a different point of view than you do. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Stop giving all that love out to individuals who don't love you back.
Yeah, I agree with that last statement. Don't be giving out your love to somebody that don't love you.
Man.
All right, that's real talk.
One of the hardest
real talk.
lessons I had to learn in life is that there will be people in life that you genuinely love and you genuinely want to see win. Hey, Frida.
Oh, we need haters.
They definitely
What's up,
can sometimes be motivating. I don't need no haters in my life.
I'm
you
like
keep
this.
it pushing with that.
What they used to do this? What's this called?
I got enough, not from people that's supposed to be your friends, not from people that you actually truly love. Those are not the people that's supposed to be haters, you know? But I just feel like it's just so crazy to me how people can really show up in a really foul way towards you, you know? For no reason at all. I lost my train of thought.
Hey, what's up, Kim? Kimberly is in the building.
What's up? Yeah. So I just feel like I don't know why people feel the need and the necessity to hate on other people. Why you hating? So Juicy Talk. We got some questions we posing. Let us know if you could see, if you watching on YouTube, everybody's watching on YouTube.
Yeah,
we only streaming on YouTube. But if you are in the chat and you see one of our, let us know if you could see our poll questions that we're posting. Answer those questions if you can see them. Let us know if you can see the poll questions in the chat. Can you see it?
Also, shout out to the new viewers too.
Oh, yeah, thank you for the people.
Yeah, that's have this first time watching. I know when I send the post out, a lot of people say I'm gonna call in. I ain't putting my boy Chris on front, but that's my dude. So I'm waiting for Chris to call in one day. That's my little bike friend. So I'm just waiting for him to call in one day. So
I remember what I was going to say.
You're gonna say?
Yeah, I was going to talk about how one of the hardest lessons that I had to learn was that people that you genuinely love and care about that you show up authentically for, may not feel the same way about you.
May not show up for you,
you know, and I had a person in my life, past tense, that I genuinely, absolutely loved. Like 100%. I showed up, I was supportive, was there at all of their big moments. Would never come to a place and not see them. Never, just was always supportive of everything that they were doing. And I just didn't get that love back, and I realized, like, wow, at one point I just realized, like, this individual that I genuinely, truly love just didn't love me in the capacity that I loved them. And I started to realize that that relationship was very one-sided. And, I had to separate myself. And then I realized that once I separated myself from that individual, I realized that, like, I started surrounding myself with people that showed up for me the same way that I showed up for them. That I really and inviting people in my life that really, really, truly care about me. I realized I was like, damn,
Mm.
like I played myself for years. Um, and this
It wasn't. It
it was
wasn't
one-sided.
right. It
It was
wasn't
a one-sided.
reciprocated.
It wasn't
Right.
reciprocated.
I get that.
Not the way that I showed up. You
Mhm.
know, I
Mhm.
would go out my way to accommodate, make sure that I was present, do whatever I could to be supportive.
Mhm.
And I realized in that moment that I wasn't getting the same love back. And that was a hard lesson to learn.
Wow.
I was in a relationship with somebody that was my biggest op.
Mm. You know, we can.
That nigga was my biggest op.
Yeah, but you know, we got family members like that too. They don't show up. They'll show up for somebody else to show up for you.
Mhm.
You know, I'm not talking about my family. I try to do everything I can for my family, and you know, I show up and show out. You know, but you know, don't always. Sometimes it's not reciprocated. So, I'm not talking about my aunt. My aunt is probably one of my biggest supporter.
Yeah.
Shout out to my aunt Karen. I love her
Hey,
to death.
Karen.
She's like the number one supporter. So I appreciate her so much.
And so, I mean, this person was my
And
biggest
Stephanie.
op.
Stephanie,
And you know, so we're gonna talk about the op tactics. How the ops, their tactics.
Oh, I don't know.
So-
What's an op? I'm
Oh,
what's that?
your opponent, your antagonist.
Okay.
Your antagonist, the people that
These are big words tonight. Okay. Antagonist. Okay.
Your antagonist, the people
Okay.
that hate on you the most. Just had a Ooh,
What?
never mind. Just another antagonist.
Oh, ain't nothing but the devil. The devil.
Ain't nothing
Ain't but
but
the devil's in the building.
devil.
We got to
the
get the devil out
devil.
of here. Got to get some smoke. Some of that incense flying up in here.
Somebody said, unfortunately, I had a partner who turned out to be a huge hater. In retrospect, we weren't ever on the same level, and he knew it. Sooner or later, the real you will show up.
Mm. What?
You dunked that,
Oh,
honey
okay.
touch for you.
Okay.
Facts on facts.
Right.
Mhm. So, what you say? Okay, you gotta let me know. What was the question?
First
All
one?
right. All right. So I'm gonna ask a question because we don't know. Okay. All right. So we got a question for you. I don't even know if I have them. What did I do? No, wait. Yeah, she's gonna get up the question.
Mm.
I mean, I do, but I don't know where they at right now. Keep going. Okay.
All right.
So, producer said, "Keep it going.
I
Keep
know.
it going. Keep
See,
it
that's
going."
what we got a producer.
Ooh,
That's why we got a
ooh.
producer.
Yes. So, I do want to ask a question though. So, while the producer is preparing the question that the poll question that we're gonna ask you,
Okay.
and we're gonna get your comments about it. You said it was question number 2, right, producer? Hey, that's our loyal Miss D in the building. So yes, I'm gonna ask this question, but in the meantime, Hardy,
Yes.
what is one of the things that you have experienced? So
What did I?
number
what-
2,
What's your question?
I have a question for you.
I'm ready.
More like a poll, and this is for
Okay.
you guys too.
I'm ready.
So,
I'm ready for the poll.
how do you know when love turns into low-key competition? Have you ever caught your partner, somebody that you're in an intimate relationship with, dry hating on your glow up? Let's talk about it. If you have, put a little tidbit. Have you absolutely, we're going to take a little poll. Absolutely, Vive experienced that. Not me. We cheer each other on. I've been the hater. Have you ever been the op?
I don't op on people. I congratulate people.
So When love turns into a low-key competition, and the producer could put that in the chat. When love turns into low-key competition, ever caught your partner dry hating on your glow up? Absolutely. Not me. We cheer each other on. Number 2, or I've been the hater. So let me ask you this question.
I'm ready.
Have you ever been a hater?
No, I don't think I have no reason to hate on people.
I believe you.
I don't know. I ain't all that. I ain't doing all that.
I don't
For what?
see that. And you know what? So I will say this though. I gotta give you your flowers.
Okay. All right.
Because Hardy has supported me and my podcast like nobody's business. I appreciate you, friend. You have
appreciate you as
been
well.
there for me. We argue, bicker, and
Woo!
fuss and fight like brother and sister.
I
like,
would.
like
Hey,
constantly.
we have argued before the show.
and
That's
then
real
got
talk.
on here like, hey, welcome to Juicy Talk.
Right. Like for real. That's real talk. But
and I'm
hey,
over here elbowing. I'm like, ugh.
hey, but we got a show to do.
Yeah.
We'll argue later. But yeah, I appreciate that though.
Yeah, I definitely want you to know that I appreciate your support. You have been there for me. You have supported me. You always trying to figure out different ways where we can expand, where we can grow. I really can say for sure that it has been days where I wanted to give up, that I was like, I ain't doing this no more. It's too much work. It's too much time and energy. And you really, really encouraged me to keep going.
And let me just say
Oh,
this
that's
too.
good.
Let me just say this too, like real talk. I appreciate you allowing me to be a part of your dream. I think we talked about this is something you really wanted to do. And I just wanted to say thank you
Keep the
for
question up.
thank you for letting me be a part of this, your dream. Again, I'm down with you. Like they say, 10 toes down, 10 toes down, 4 flat tires.
Baby.
For real. This is like
This is real life.
yeah, for real. And like we argue. I mean, we friends, and
Ooh,
you know,
our arguments be bad.
whew,
So.
Hardy, you'd be like, Hardy, I don't know, but that wasn't cool. And I said, you know what, I got to come back and apologize. So I come back and hey,
You do.
I got to come back and what's our big word we use? Accountability.
Accountability.
Got to have accountability for our actions that we do. Sometimes we don't see it at that time. And sometimes we got to walk away, don't talk for a little bit and say, you know what? After further review, I effed up. I was wrong. So
yeah.
I appreciate
I'm
that.
glad in this moment that you acknowledge that it's always you.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
That's some hate. That was some hate.
That was some low. That was what we call dry hate.
All right, exactly.
No, but no, truly, honestly, it ain't always Hardy. Sometimes it's me too. That absolutely started dry and then slapped me right in the face.
Ooh.
Damn.
Ooh.
She said, absolutely. My ex-husband would make comments about being more intelligent or getting involved with current events.
Wow.
And it's like, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. What's Kim Jordan said? I have had someone complain over and over again about me working long hours and work travel. Even when it led to a promotion, I walked away. Absolutely.
They call that self-preservation.
I did too. I walked away from a situation where I felt like someone, like I supported them during some times that they were, wanted to do some changing, I uplifted them. I encouraged them to change and be, do the things that they wanted to do, always being a cheerleader, because I feel like I'm encouraging to people. I try to be encouraging. If I'm the type of friend that you could call me at 2, 3 in the morning, relationship or no relationship, I'm going to answer my phone, and I'd be like, yo, if I got to sneak off to the bathroom and talk to you about whatever you crying about, if I got to get in my car and be like, come on, let's roll out. I'm the friend that do the drive-by, so.
Ooh, with the ski mask on. Put
I
the
know where
ski
the
mask.
body's
Yeah,
at, baby.
put the ski mask on, baby.
Baby.
Yeah, that's
All
what you
right.
need. Somebody down like that with the ski mask.
Yeah.
Drive
So
by.
why people stay hating? Let's talk about it. Why are some of the reasons that haters gonna hate? We're gonna get into it. The juicy talk way.
Oh, the juicy talk.
Boop boop. So they threatened by your shine. Your confidence walks in the room before you do.
Yes. You know what? You're right about that.
They can't handle it.
You know,
It ain't my fault.
that is so true.
It ain't your fault. You just look them in the eye and be like, baby, you already know what time it is.
I remember that. I remember like, now that you mentioned that, I remember I was trying to,
That's good, Kim.
I was trying to get a job somewhere, and the guy was, and I really feel like he didn't want another guy in that department. He wanted to be the only guy in that department. And the reason I know that, because he was in a position where he could just say, you know what, Julius, I want this job. But when I showed up, I was dressed up nice, to the T. I kind of like demanded that, that.
Like,
And I think
that's
that's
mine.
Yeah, he's like, I think that guy was kind of hating on me a little bit, the interviewer. I believe that.
It happens, man. It happens. They threatened by your shine.
Yeah.
They don't want to see you. Your confidence is intimidating to some people. Some people really are intimidated by your presence. I cannot tell you. And listen, anybody that know me, I'm like so chill and down. But I have had people tell me that they really thought that I was like, I thought you, men and women, I thought you was probably bougie and stuck up and was gonna be funny acting. No, not at all. And then they be like, but you cool as hell. You true, you real. Yeah, that's me. Listen. How do you check your own jealousy before it turns into hate? Answer. Yes. Answer in the chat. How do you check your own jealousy before it turns into hate? Jealousy hits different. They want your vibe. They want your glow. They can't, they want your peace. They can't figure out how you get up every day and do you. And do.
I know, right?
If you watching, hey haters.
I know, right?
What the producer? I've been hated on, baby. I can attest to that. She for real about that. Always there when you call. Oh, you so sweet.
Okay, that's a song, ain't it? Always on time.
When you call, I'm always on time, baby. And that's my buddy who live across the world. She live way over on the West Coast.
Okay.
And who come to see you, boo? Who you gonna call when I come? I have went to see her and went all the way across on the other side of town. Like, oh, I gotta see where you at. I put my eye. If I'm your friend, I gotta put my eyes on you and make sure you good.
That's what's up.
Anytime. Everybody, like anybody that I hold loyalty. Loyalty is so important to me. And I have, and because I really try to be a loyal friend to the people to my friends, and try to be a loyal, person to the people that I'm involved with, I try to I just value loyalty. It means a lot to me. You know that.
Absolutely.
And so that's why when I have to question your loyalty, and because I'm loyal, sometimes I don't know how to walk away from things when I should. Deborah Wash, yes, especially some women, because I have a resting biatch face, and a Leo just get to know me. But I'm a Leo, just get to know me. I'm loyal for life. If my shine affects you, wear some shades. Oh yeah,
wear some shades.
The producer is a Leo, so she over here dancing for you because she agreed with that message.
Right. Let me just piggyback on what you said about that loyalty. I have a friend that I have some of my friends like.
Put the question back up for me.
Like it's crazy. Like as far as I don't know other men, but there's guys that's I'm real loyal to, and even though we don't talk every day, I got a guy with this guy. His name Russell Miller. We went to high school together. We graduated together. If we don't talk, no other time, but we call each other on our birthdays, and we talk like once we do talk, we're talking hours on hours, how things going, how the wife. And it's just I know for a fact that he's loyal, even though we don't
Yeah.
talk every day. It's just
He a loyal
cool.
individual.
Yeah,
He a good friend.
yeah, real good friend. And I have friends like that, not just Russell. I have some other friends that are like that too. But I know for a fact that you don't necessarily have to talk to your friend every day
Mhm.
or every month, but just knowing that you have someone that is so loyal to you, it's a beautiful thing. I know Russell's one of those good friends. I got Sean Grant, I got
Mhm.
Rodney White. Those my boys and
Yeah.
guys that those are my
And
wedding.
everybody need really good friends
Yeah,
that you could depend on and you know that's gonna be there.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So how do you check your own jealousy before it turns into hate?
You know,
Do you feel jealousy?
do I feel jealous?
I mean, have you felt jealous of somebody that you was cool with?
No, I don't think so. I don't, I
Huh?
don't, I don't look at because
I'm
when
not
when I leave,
naturally a jealous person, but I have felt jealousy before. And you know, when I feel jealousy towards somebody, I really do a self-examination. Like, what is it? Why am I feeling this way? What in me is bothering me? Why am I feeling? Because typically when I've ever felt jealousy, it's been because it was an insecurity or a trust issue or something along those lines. Like I had a partner one time who um, used to do business with this individual, and it was a woman, and it was just funny. Like she just was really dismissive towards me, and I couldn't understand
so the
why.
woman intuition part of it.
I found out that later, but I'm just saying at that time I was just like, I tried to get past it, and I was like, hey, I want to introduce myself and like, hi, I want to, make sure, I don't want it to be anything
Right.
weird and try to address the elephant in the room. But you know, she was jealous too. But we were both jealous for different reasons. But I mean, but I had to address it. And I've had another situation where I thought that somebody that was friends, because the only time that I felt jealous was like when it was surrounded with a partner. Like I'm with somebody and you have maybe like a close friendship with somebody else, and I don't really understand that friendship. And then but when I got to know that person, then that my partner was friends with, I end up loving them just as much too. And I seen them as like they end up being a really good friend.
Mhm.
Left a partner, kept them as a friend. So I think it just depends, but that's how I check myself. I really examine my own heart and be like, what's going on with me?
Mm,
Speaking of jealousy, another reason why people be hating, low self-esteem.
mm,
Low self-esteem, high opinions. The loudest haters usually have the quietest confidence.
mm.
They loud when they hating, but their confidence is like
Wow.
Paquito. Paquito. Little, little, little. Mhm. Low self-esteem. And mirror, mirror on the wall. They see something in you they secretly wish that they
Ooh.
had.
I
Have
like
you ever
that.
experienced that, producer?
Yes.
Mm,
Hmm.
I get a lot of hate.
Mm. They see something in you that they secretly wish they had and can't stand it in you. And I really, that kind of hits home for me because I do feel like a lot of times when it comes to, I think that's a big reason why people hate. Um, it's so true. It is they project their insecurities. Sometimes your shine can magnify other people's flaws to
mm,
them. It's
mm.
not that you see it,
I like
but
that.
it magnifies their flaw. It magnifies their flaws to them. And
Mhm.
so, and that's the part that they can't hate.
Yeah.
That's what becomes a struggle for them, you know?
Right.
It's
You know,
like,
let me just
dang.
say this for me, like for me personally, like when I leave my house, I feel like I have to be extra, like um, suited up, you know, or I just for some reason I feel like I can't leave the house any other kind of way. If I leave, I have to be dressed and smelling nice. I just got to be on my top of my game, and that's just how I feel. Like if you can't handle that, that's on you. But I'm not. I try not to come across an arrogant type person where I'm really not. But I just feel like me being like as dark as I am, and uh, you
That's a
know,
beautiful feature.
yeah.
Feature.
But not everybody like darkness, and
Since
just
when?
yeah.
Dark is in.
Oh, is that what
It's
it
been in for
is?
a long time.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't feel that way.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like everybody, we be so concentrated on like what we think other people think
Right.
that we really miss the fact that this is what people like.
Mm.
When you go on social media, what you see?
Oh, I just
Chocolate man. I mean, even, I mean, it's just how it is. Like right now, I mean, people like
I'm
dark
don't
skinned
get me
men is
wrong.
in.
Don't get me wrong. I'm embracing my darkness.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed of my darkness
Oh, I
whatsoever.
know.
I'm not ashamed of that. And but I just feel like I have to be extra because of my darkness. And maybe that's some person I got to deal with, but I don't know.
Have you ever had a partner ever act like your success was a threat instead of a win? Yup, and it showed up. Nope, they hyped me up, and I can tell the vibe was weird. Which one?
Mm, I think the first one.
Take the poll, y'all. If
I
y'all are
think the first one.
watching,
My
take the
partner
poll if you can.
acted like I was successful as a threat instead of a win. And the reason I say that because I think,
You
'cause-
said you have?
yeah, I think it was the fact of that I used to tell that person, "Hey, I got a gig this week. I got a gig." And I just kept telling her, just, well, guess what? I got a call today. Like, yeah, okay, whatever. It's just like, I don't know why she was like that. I just felt like,
She
mm,
wasn't involved in your life?
yeah,
Yeah, she was a hater.
yeah, I
She
understand that.
wasn't happy. You'd be like, oh, I got a new gig. And
Yeah, you
I'm
be-
excited about it.
and
And
then
she
she's
just
like
was
so
like,
nonchalant, like,
she
oh,
was like,
okay,
look,
that's okay. Like I can't, I'm
that's
like,
some hater.
I guess I can't tell her nothing.
Yeah, that's some hater.
I can't
Yeah.
tell her nothing. And it's just like, it seemed like she would have been happy for him, but it seemed like it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that.
Your
But
leveling up made her feel like she was standing still.
I know.
Boop, boop.
Yeah.
Some people are intimidated by that je ne sais quoi that you may have, that little special oomph that they can't understand how she get that. What is it about her that people gravitate to? Have you ever been that person that you just walk in a room and you could be by yourself and you could be chilling and all of a sudden they just intimidated by your presence? You ain't said nothing. All you did was come in and
Show
sit
up.
down.
Mhm.
But because and you ain't doing it on purpose. You just being happy,
You're right.
excited. You got a big personality. People sometimes are intimidated by that. Not everybody, because some people love it, but some people aren't. Some people, they just scared to see your greatness. You know?
Yeah,
They're
for
scared to
sure.
see your greatness because they can't see the greatness in themselves, you know?
Mm.
Mhm.
I like that. Can't see the greatness in
Can't see
themselves.
the greatness in their
That's
own
deep.
selves. Yeah, it's the truth.
That's deep.
Your authenticity.
Mm.
Your authenticity. Like, there's nothing better than just being real and who you are. No, I don't care what it is that you are. You could be a nerd, a weirdo. I tell my kids that all the time that, just be yourself.
Right.
You being you is enough. You don't have to be nobody else. You would be surprised, even at this big old age, how many people have a hard time being themselves. They constantly need validation from
Yeah.
other people in order to feel whole. And living by the validation of others will always have you feeling depleted because
Mm.
opinions and how people feel are just like emotions. They shift and go.
Say
You know,
that.
they shift and go. They all over the place. And so when you find who you are and your confidence speaks for who you are to yourself, you don't worry about them stuff.
That's true. I like that.
You don't worry about that.
Find your tribe.
Find your
Is that
tribe,
what you say all the
baby,
time?
baby.
Find your tribe. That's what I'm trying to find, my tribe.
Yes. Yes. People are attracted to authenticity and don't like fakeness. Be true to yourself. There is only one you. I said, you ain't got to be nobody else. It's only one you. Fear of inadequacy. Scared that your light will magnify or highlight their flaws. That's another
crazy.
reason why people hate. This is the big one. And this was a hard one for me to authenticity is always a trigger. You right.
Yeah.
You right, Kim.
Yeah.
This is what it was a hard one for me to get because some of the resources in my life I didn't see as a resource. Because I always had these people in my life. But users, a lot of time, they want your resources. They attach themselves to you because they want to be connected to what you're connected to.
Yes.
They want to ride on your coattails to get to their next level.
Yeah, you gotta be real.
They want to use your resources for their gain.
Yes, that's okay. Yeah, you just gotta be. We have to be careful of takers. One thing I've learned about takers, they'll take and take and take until they drain you up, and they move on to the next person. So be
and
careful.
Do the same thing over and over.
That's
over
all
again.
That's all they do out life. Just take and take.
Yep.
Never give.
Yep.
Just
take. Never want to give. Never got your back. Never show up for you. Like a parasite, a vampire, a leech.
Yeah,
they will drain your energy, your life force dry.
As I get older, I see that now. I didn't recognize that as a younger person, but as I get older, I've noticed some people like that. I've noticed just here recently. I've noticed some people like that, just take and just don't want to give. Like, what have you done for me lately? Why should I help you? You know what I'm saying? I know it's kind of cliche, but it's real.
Yeah.
It's real.
I feel like a lot of times I had to realize this because when you're dealing with people that have these type of, energy vampires, when you're dealing with energy vampires and people that have this type of mentality, they really get angry when you set up boundaries for them. You don't have to even tell them that you're setting up boundaries. But when they see you are a person that are setting boundaries and you're saying like, oh, no, I don't do that, or no, you can't, then they can't handle that. And they get really angry because they are there to drain. And you are putting your boundaries in place and not allowing that to happen. This is one I experienced in a relationship. Tearing you down gives them a temporary fix of superiority. Tearing you down gives them a temporary fix of superiority. Ain't that terrible?
That's deep.
Ain't that terrible?
You spilling the tea tonight, baby
That's
girl.
the truth.
You spilling the tea.
I'm telling y'all what I've experienced.
I know. Sometimes like that. I know stuff we say is kind of cliche, but it's true. It's so true. But
that's the real deal. Last but not least, you remind them of who they wish they could be. You remind them of what they wish they can be. And you do it effortlessly.
Yes.
Naturally. It's coming to you. You're not even trying. You just being your most authentic self. Sitting back being juice. Sitting back being juicy.
Right.
Sitting back being the producer. Sitting back being Debbie. Being Kim.
Like.
And they somewhere.
Yeah.
Hating on you.
Like, people like how you know so many people, Julius? I've been here all my life. It's It's not that. It's just.
And when you friendly,
Yeah.
when you what did my grandmother used to say? You have to first. What she used to say, you have to first be friendly before you have a friend, or you have to first find yourself. You have to first be a friend before you can find a friend. It was something along the lines.
Mhm.
It was. She said it a whole lot prettier.
Maybe Lou probably know about that.
But she used to say that to me all the time. You got to first find yourself friendly before you would have a friend or something along those
Mm.
lines. And I just feel like the most important thing is you got to show up how you want other people to show up for you.
Mhm.
And when you see the signs that you got a dry hater around,
Mhm.
those people are dangerous to your life. You got to
Mhm.
cut them off.
Exactly.
They are like your ops. They will talk about you behind your back. They will hate on you on the low. They won't support you when you growing and you trying to do something positive. They'll secretly abandon you, abort you, not show up. Let me tell you, I show up for people that show up for me. If you show up for me, baby, you can count me in to be there for you. But baby, listen, when you show me that you don't support me,
Yeah.
I will be so ghost on you. I'll be like Puff the magic dragon, figment of your imagination.
No, I was just saying about that quote. Juicy was trying to recreate. I thought maybe you knew it. No, I totally agree with you about what you're saying about that. Like, but again, it goes back to I'm an energy person too.
Mhm.
I can come around somebody and get good vibes about people. And once once I get that from somebody, I'm like, I'm cool. I'm gonna stay away from that person because I feel like it's still like that vampire you talked about.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't like vampires, and so I stay away from people. And it's so,
Mhm.
and 9 out of 10 times, my view or my vibes about a person is usually right. It's usually right. I might be off a little bit, but 9 out of 10 times, when I meet somebody and that vibe is not right, I'm right. I'm
Mhm.
right.
That's how I feel
I
too.
trust myself and my feelings on a lot of things.
But yeah, a lot of times follow your gut, but sometimes when it comes to dry haters, you don't recognize it because sometimes you'll think that they're giving you feedback and you'll think that it's a positive feedback, but then you'll realize later on as you start looking at it that it was dry hating. But sometimes dry hating can be disguised as constructive feedback. They'll present it to you as this constructive feedback, but there's no getting better. There's no solution. There's no you this, you that, and this other. They'll say all these negative things about you, but there's never the uplifting or the edifying or this is how I'm going to help you get better or
Mhm.
this is who I really know you are. There's no upliftment behind it. Anybody who anybody who gives you constructive criticism, but they don't then share with you the things that are amazing
Right.
too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like you that's not constructive
Right.
criticism. That's dry hating. And I it's a difference because like if I'm telling somebody, I'm giving them some constructive criticism, I'm gonna say whatever it is that I want to say. I always start with a positive.
Mm-hmm.
And then I might say, this is what you need to work on, or this is how you could achieve X, Y, and Z. What's your goal? What is it that you're trying to do?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if this is what you're trying to do, then maybe if you do this, this, and this instead of doing that, that, and that, this may help you really get to your goals sooner or quicker. That's constructive criticism. But telling a person, your mouth too loud, you don't you need to go. I remember this hater, god damn, this hater told me that I shouldn't do my podcast because I don't talk eloquent enough. This other individual talks more eloquent than me.
Mm.
Guess what? I'm still doing my show. The eloquent mofo ain't doing nothing.
Wow.
So I'm just saying in general, I just remember that they said that to me, and I was like, wow. But let me tell you what you can't never hate on. You can't ever hate on somebody being their most authentic self. People recognize real. And if you don't get nothing else out of this, and we're going to close. Look, we're going to close and the doors of the church are open.
No.
Look.
Lock the doors. Lock the doors. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Flashback. Sorry about that, y'all.
I just feel like, yes, as I've gotten older, I've mastered recognizing that energy. Indeed.
It is.
And
It's
I
real.
just remember they was like really hating on me so tough. But one thing about me, yes, I realized that this person wasn't clapping for me when people start so this is how they never gave me any compliments about my show. They never had nothing positive to say. They told me that I didn't know, I wasn't a good communicator, that I didn't know how to talk, that I could never have anybody else on the show with me because I don't know how to share the conversation. Now, I do got a big mouth. I ain't gonna say that I don't. Right?
Yeah.
But I remember they said all these things about me. And then people start coming up to them like we would be out there like, oh, I seen, yo, Josie, I seen your podcast, man. I be watching it, man. It be fun. I like it, man. I be watching it. Oh, your podcast, cool. People start, even if people start recognizing us out, like, what's up? Oh, what's up? Superstar, what's up? Juicy, what's up? And they were saying stuff like that. And I was like, wow. And then I realized, like, all you gotta ever do is be yourself.
And I think the other thing we gotta look at, sometimes we have to look at the source where the information is coming from. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I look at.
Definitely gotta look at the source. So absolutely agree with you, Kim. Authenticity is the highest vibrational frequency.
Okay, Kim. All right,
yes,
Kim.
ma'am. It sure
I
is.
see you, Kim.
Yes, it is. Final thoughts?
Keep the haters away and do you. You know what I'm saying?
Hate on hate.
Continue to do you. Be successful as long as you ain't hurt nobody. And we good. That's my final thought.
My final thought? Haters are just confused fans with bad coping skills.
I like that.
They just confused fans. They don't know how to be happy in a moment. They don't know how to just embrace that it's enough room for more than just one person.
Start your own podcast and see how that works.
Yeah, it don't even matter if it's a podcast, whether it's DJing, whether it's the job, whether it's a responsibility that somebody entrusted you with, whatever it is, just be yourself in your lane, whatever that is. And guess what? And know that it's more than one spot at the top. We all can come together.
Yeah. I'm about teamwork. I'm about
teamwork. It's enough for everybody.
Absolutely.
It's enough for everybody. And there's something for everybody. Some people may not like the way I talk. Not eloquent enough. Some people may not like that. Some people, but guess what? Then this might not be the show for you. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. Right. I'm just saying that in a real way.
Absolutely.
Somebody else might watch it and be like, you know what? She real. I like that. Like her energy seemed pure. That. Or you might want to go check out a more eloquent speaking person. I'm just sitting, chilling, keeping it real, sharing my wisdom, sharing my thoughts and about life, what I've experienced, and finding like-minded and relatable people.
Absolutely.
That's it. That's what it's about for me. This is This is my baby, my joy. I'm appreciative of all the people. But before I go, I also want to say
What you want to say?
a shout out to
Shout out.
a person who shows me love and got my back,
Oh,
my producer.
oh. Yeah, she is kind of nice though. She is.
My producer. My producer came in here and she be getting us together. Y'all don't know.
Oof.
We be over here like, ooh, oh.
I was like, okay.
She be getting us together. She be having a question. She be Y'all,
Did you
if
do
y'all
this?
seen her, one day I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna post it because she be over here with 2 laptops and she managing. She be having her headphones on. She be making sure she can hear
Man,
everything.
yeah.
And guess what? Ain't nobody getting paid. This is volunteer work.
I mean,
You know what I'm
she
saying?
gets it in. My hat goes off to her.
Yes,
every
and we
week.
appreciate her so much.
I do. I know you do too, but she's doing it. She's doing it. Like you said, she
Yes.
got right now. She got 2 laptops. She's holding up a sign right now. I was
Mhm.
like, I don't know.
And it says like, subscribe, and share.
Thank
Remind
you.
you that like, subscribe, share. Thank you.
Yes, we want to.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And she just told us to look at each other.
Right.
Make eye contact.
Yeah, she puts us through her stuff, but it's
She be
you know what?
serious.
And the stuff that she does, all it does is makes us better.
It is.
So
And we're just trying to
that's
get better.
Right, that's it.
That's it.
We make mistakes every week, and
We do.
we're not you know, let I challenge anyone to come out every week and do this. You know, every week. And you know, some days we don't feel like motivated. You really don't know behind the scenes that we do before the show. We do all kinds of
Rallying
stuff.
together. We hooking equipment up. We
I mean, just making
rushing
jokes,
in after
making
work.
faces.
sending
Yeah.
snaps. We be going off, arguing.
Yeah,
You
but
got your clips. No, I ain't
Right.
got my clip.
Right.
What you mean you ain't got your clip?
I'm 10 minutes away. Why you ain't here, Hardy? I'm like okay, so but it's stuff like that. It's stuff like that. But it makes it all
We be
worth it.
sweating when the producer come in late. We be like, when she leave, we be sweating. Hardy be like, is the producer coming?
Right.
Is she coming?
Yeah. So
I'll be over here like, she's coming.
man,
I promise she'll be here.
she'll be
I
here.
be trying to be calm and cool.
Yeah.
But
But
like,
hey,
what do you mean? And
But
then
like I said-
he'll make me nervous because he'll be like, 5 minutes before showtime.
I know, right? I gotta stop doing that.
And I'll be like this.
I know. But you know,
But
I
it
can't-
all works together. And
It
then we get
does.
on here and we have a good time and we be excited and we be happy and we love to see y'all. And it be always a wonderful time. And I'm appreciative. It's always fun. It's always a good time. You know, it is. And we do a lot of fun things as well. Thanksgiving is coming up.
Mhm.
Typically around Thanksgiving time, we do giveaways and stuff like that. So y'all look forward, like my eloquent self.
Mhm.
And I say like probably like 50 million times.
Like.
Like. I can't help it.
Yeah.
But
There
100.
she goes again, the producer doing
She's
something
saying
else.
bye-bye, wrap it up.
Just like
So,
wrap it up.
It's time for us to wrap it up.
Yeah, we did.
Love y'all.
Love
If
y'all.
y'all would like to donate to Juicy Talk, and we would really appreciate your support. Any money that we collect, we use it to buy equipment, to get, better camera. We actually are in need of a new camera.
I know for sure.
We want to get another camera because we want to be able to put it on the producer, come back over here, go to
that's true.
directly to Hardy, then come back over
Right.
here so we can switch frames because right now we can't.
Right. So we're
Producer,
we're
we're not worthy.
right. We're ground roots, but hey,
Yeah,
but
listen, we was real raw.
I know.
We didn't stepped up in a lot of ways. So
Yeah, so we
we
come a long
definitely
way.
appreciative. And when you go back and watch some of our older shows, you will see the
The
glow
difference,
up.
yeah.
But we've always been this real.
Yeah. That's not going to change.
We
That's not
always
going
been
to
this
change.
real.
You're going to
So-
get what you get.
Don't
For
get what
sure.
you get, and don't throw a fit. Thank you for tuning in. So
Thanks.
before we end, stay tuned because the last 30 seconds are my final thoughts as well. And this little clip that I want you to watch, just to encourage you and make you and remind you, you are all you need to be.
Mhm.
Love you.
Thank you, Kim. Good night,
Peace.
everybody. See you next week. Peace.
See you next week.
Baby, they're mad at you because you're consistent. See, they're mad at you because you're disciplined. They sitting up, they waiting on you to quit. They waiting on you to stop, but you can't because it's naturally who you are. This is really what you do. They might drive better than you. They might live better than you. They travel more than you. Be trying to figure out why you hating on little old me. It's that consistency, baby. It's not what's on you. It's what's in you. You was born with this thing and they can't take it. Now that's a flex. Baby, they're mad at you because you're consistent. See, they're mad at you because you're disciplined. They sitting up, they waiting on you to quit. They waiting on you to stop, but you can't because it's naturally who you are. This is really what you do. They might drive better than you. They might live better than you. They travel more than you. Be trying to figure out why you hating on little old me. It's that consistency, baby. It's not what's on you. It's what's in you. You was born with this thing and they can't take it. Now that's a flex.